You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
Bad girls. Ew. That's right, I said it.
Live the life you wish you had, sugar, spice, and everything.
Does this song just haunt you?
It's really, I have PTSD, so when I hear this song, sometimes I just have a seizure or I fly into a fit of rage.
You go back to memories.
There's various. I'm retweeting your tweet. I'm not being rude.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Bad Girls Club All-Star Battle, Season 2, Episode 4, Unbeweavable. I'm joined in studio by the lovely, the gorgeous, the talented, the funny Julie Ofcharsky.
Hello.
Oh, I was all up in your ass on that one.
Wow, you're so up my ass, Jesse. You're so fake.
Girl, I'm so glad to see you. I know, I was being fake all week long.
I know. It's a full-time job.
Girl, I can just imagine today, though, because
we got tea to spill.
Girl, I watched the episode, I said I came for tea, but they gave me biscuits, a crumpet, and some jam on the side.
I'm really sad that we're not streaming live tonight.
Me
I was
too.
Kind of hoping we would get some angry phone calls, to be honest.
I was expecting.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get phone calls.
All right, so there you guys have it. Well, not that I'm talking to anybody right now, but for the viewers at home, hopefully we'll get some phone calls in and we can read some people live on air. Some people, as I've learned on Twitter, I don't know how you girls do it with the Twitter followers.
Oh, yeah, because this is like
They're obsessive.
Well, it's crazy. I personally find it amusing. Like
Your Twitter followers are funny, though. The ones that I've encountered.
Like some of them.
You had a mean one, I'm not even gonna lie, actually.
A mean one. Imagine during my season.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm a sick fuck, so I think they're really funny. But because you really have to think somebody is sitting there and literally defending this person that they've never met. This person does not give a fuck about them. Like it's their friend or their family member.
Standing behind the picture of that person.
Yeah, it's really horrific. It's horrifically embarrassing.
But it's amazing for Sarah to have fans like that. You know? All right, I just want to start out.
It's her after show, Jesse. Her after show is very popular.
Stop it. Apparently she takes care of her father and a dog. Okay. Anyways, I love Sarah. And okay, but for real though, and now I'm gonna get fake for this too. I just have to say this though.
Okay.
MVP of tonight, and I want to applaud her because she really just did it for me tonight. Mm-hmm. Shelly, girl.
Yeah.
Shelly did it for me this episode. I love Shelly, and for everyone thinking, just because I say about Shelly's age, I'm 28 years old, so I'm the same age. My point is, I just at this age wouldn't be on a ratchet TV show.
Right. My whole thing is like anything negative I have to say, if it offends you, I don't give a fuck. So I'm moving right along. I'm not going to apologize. But yeah, Shelly did really good tonight.
Shelly.
I like her too, but I don't give a fuck if I say something negative. What, is she my friend? Have I ever met her? No.
Oh, really?
I'm here to comment on a fucking TV show. If you don't like it.
You've met Shelly.
No, I've never met her. If you don't like it, then you can fucking cry about it, and I don't give a fuck. So how about that? I tried to be nice. I tried to say, don't take anything personally. Take it fucking personally then. Take it personally, shove it up your fucking ass.
Be mad.
I don't care. They asked for my opinion, not yours. When you're sitting in the seat, then you can give your opinion.
Okay. Let's talk about how mad everyone is, not just at us, at Elise. Everyone is so mad at Elise.
I'm sorry, I am team fucking Elise, through and through. Elise, if I was in the house, she would probably drive me a little insane. Because she just doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
You need, in a game like this, well, actually, it's done her pretty well thus far that she's kind of floating in between, but in a game but she definitely has a target on her back.
But I just think because she's probably a good soul, God is just watching over her.
For real.
And is like, Jesus, take her by the hand.
She is so
Because she just be
sweet.
standing there like,
How does not one person be like, okay, Elise really like doesn't know what the fuck she's doing?
You make Tiana look like she graduated.
For real though, if one person just came to Elise and said, no, you know what though? I don't think that Elise is an unintelligent person. I think that Elise is just so not.
Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. I love Elise, Team Elise, but I think that Elise is just so not vindictive. Like I think that's just not in her nature to be a vindictive person.
Agreed.
So she just doesn't like know how to operate in a situation like this because she's like, okay, well, I don't want this person to hate me. I don't want that person to hate me.
Last time this happened, I got jumped.
Right, and unfortunately, in the Bad Girls Club, when you try to please everybody, you actually end up just fucking pissing everyone the fuck off because everybody just wants you to pick a side. So,
Well,
sorry, Elise.
We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Kevin. I'm from Paris, California.
Your name's Kip?
Kevin.
Kevin.
All right, Kevin. What did you think about tonight's episode? How do you feel about Elise?
I actually like Elise. I've been liking her since her season.
We
I
love
don't
her
like
too.
how like they're trying to like get her out. I mean, that's stupid as hell because she actually did try.
Right.
I
Her
know.
challenge and shit.
You know, so they did the captain challenge. What did you think about today's challenges? Did you like them? Do you think BGC
I
has
thought
stepped
it was
it up?
dumb. Like, obviously, Shelly was the one with her big ass.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Okay, now hold on, because yes, it was an eating challenge technically, but there was a lot of running involved. You know what I mean? So I feel like she kept up her weight. She pulled her weight in it. No, that was a bad joke. I didn't mean that. All right, fine. You want to say what you want to say about it. What did you think about Nancy? She kind of killed it.
I don't like her. Like, she's so annoying. I don't know what the fuck she's saying.
She didn't
But she's
say
just
as much in this
irrelevant.
episode, which was nice.
Yeah, and her weave looked better in the one-on-ones.
Yeah, her hair looked on point. Go, Nancy.
Kevin, do you have a Twitter handle?
Yes, it's at Chunty Kevin.
At what? Say that again.
Chunty Kevin.
Chunty Kevin. All right, Kevin, thank you for calling in. Make sure you call.
And also, hold on before I go. Julie, I'm a big fan. Can you please follow me?
How do you spell it, baby?
You just tweet
me.
at Julie.
Tweet me, my love.
Okay, I'll keep you.
All right, bye, Cunty Kevin.
Bye.
Cunty Kevin could have been a little cuntier.
Cunty Kevin. I love it.
All right, so the captain challenge, I thought it was cool. I just thought it was really interesting. I thought it was funny. I would never have wanted to have done this, but it reminded me of a challenge that they did on the Real World Challenge last season, where they had to do this obstacle course. So it starts out, you have to run to this trunk and do a puzzle, put heels on, go to the closet, get a dress, pull a handbag towards you, eat this nasty food. It was cold split pea soup, hot panini pasta that's been sitting out all day, and an old piece of chocolate cake.
Panini pasta?
Yeah.
What's the fuck is panini pasta?
It's the type of like noodles that they use.
really?
Penne, I'm sorry. Panini.
I'm like, a panini is a sandwich.
Panini pasta. Penne pasta, old chocolate piece of cake, and then after that you have to run to the bar and drink 2 virgin margaritas. And then after that you have to...
virgin? That's no fun.
Yeah, and then you have to run to this man and hug him, and you win. So the first one, it was the red team. Shelly stayed in the lead the entire time. Sarah was eliminated first at the puzzle. Then the dress, Shelly was in front. Handbag, Shelly was first place with Elise. And then when they got to the food section, we had Shelly. She was sick after one bite of eating that split pea soup, but she realized when she could throw up, she could get more down. So Steph was eliminated at dinner, and I gotta say, Tiana was chowing down that food. This bitch was like, Go ahead, girl.
I came a little late, so I missed it, but it sounds like it was a fucking riot.
It was a riot. Shelly won. She got her drinks. Congratulations,
Yay,
girl. Made me happy. And Megan was shading the hell out of Shelly, talking about when she won the puzzle. She was like, I mean, she's not really even smart, so I can't even believe that she won that. Girl, are you even on her team?
Are they on the same team?
No.
So what the fuck?
Leave Shelly. It was probably just one
Leave
of those,
Shelly alone.
one of those little edited pieces from like a long
Forever and
time
ever ago.
And then Gold Team went, and I gotta say, we've been knocking Nancy, but I will give Nancy this one.
She beasted.
Before the challenge, she said everyone knows that when you do a puzzle, you do the outside first and work from the outside in. The only person who had something reasonably to say about the puzzle, because that's where everyone got tangled up at. Nancy finished that puzzle like that.
I learned that in like 2nd grade, so yeah, that makes sense.
Good job. So Nancy's in first place, Janelle was in 2nd place, and it stayed consistent with that. Janelle beasted on this one too. I was really surprised.
I love Janelle, Team Janelle all day. She's so fucking cute.
And I love that I'm seeing a different side of Janelle, because I like Janelle in the house on Bad Girls, but I kind of feel like she punked herself at times. Where I wanted her to stand up for herself, and instead she would do something stupid.
She's been very consistent on the show.
Yeah.
And she's not like messy or annoying. Like, she's just there to fucking win.
Her eyelashes are very annoying.
She has snuffy eyelashes. The Snuffy from Sesame Street lashes, because they're heavy. But I still love her. She's so precious.
We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, am I on the line?
Yes, you are. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Randy. I'm from College Park, Maryland.
Hey, boo.
What up, Randy?
Hey, Julie.
Hi.
This is so weird, because I was just thinking, I was like, are they going to pick up? Like, are they on the air? Because I heard that you guys are going through technical difficulties with, like, the website or something.
Are you watching us on the website right now?
No, he just called randomly.
Or did you just call? Okay, yeah.
Well, we love the loyalty here, Randy. So we're talking about the team challenge right now, okay? And how'd you feel about Shelly winning, Nancy winning? They're the team captains. What did you think about that situation?
I actually didn't watch the episode because we don't have the channel. I watch it online.
Oh, okay.
But knowing that they won, it's so weird. Nancy won team captain.
She beasted. Both of them, her and Shelly, beasted it.
Oh, well... I give them props for trying. I mean, they're all there to win, right?
Yep. How do you feel about everyone kind of leaving Elise in the middle of this? She doesn't really know where to go.
Elise?
Mm-hmm.
I think Elise is a mess on this show. I mean, she's trying to win or whatever, but I think that she's playing the game to the best of her abilities, I guess.
But it's bad.
Yeah, it is, and it's kind of sad to watch.
But she's still there, though. She's still there. You got to give her that.
Halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. All right, Randy, do you have a Twitter handle? Right. What's your Twitter handle?
Oh, mine is __Yidnar. It's my name backwards, YDNAR. But I was going to ask 2 questions that I had real quick.
Go ahead.
For Julie, I was going to go back to season 9. I was going to say, how did you feel about Megan when she had the juice and she was gonna pour the juice on you, and then when Andrea brought that mustard out? I was like, oh my God, they're doing the most right now.
I was really, really drunk at the reunion. So to be honest with you, I didn't really process everything until I was like on a plane on the way back home to Boston. And I was with my best friend, and I'm on the plane, and I was like, oh my God, like, fuck these bitches. Like, I was so fucking mad. I was mad at them. I was mad at Oxygen. But in the moment, like, on stage, I was, like, fucking dead to the world. I was so drunk. I was puking in a barrel before I went on stage. I was wasted.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be sober on the stage with these girls. I feel like watching the show, I didn't like you on the show because you were such a manipulator. But my brother, Brian, because he's, like, a big fan of you, he was saying that if it wasn't for you on the show manipulating and doing your thing or whatever, then the whole show would have been boring.
Well, that, and I feel like if you don't have somebody that kind of breaks it up and is sort of like playing the game and like fucking with people, it's just all violence. Because regardless of what happens, the producers have to make the show about drama. So if there's not somebody that's smart enough to play the game and to like fuck with people, they're just gonna fucking cause fights and make everybody fight. And that's the shit that the viewers are bored with. Like, the viewers are bored with seeing people get jumped. The viewers are bored with seeing fights every fucking episode. You know what I mean? Like, you want to see a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
So, whatever. I mean, there's things that I watch about myself on TV that I didn't really like, but that's what the fuck it is. I played the game. I lasted till the end. Whatever. It's nothing personal, you know?
My last question was, what are your opinions on Christina from your season today?
Me and Christina are cool. Like I said, like if I met any of those girls outside the show, I would probably be fine with them. It was just survival of the fittest, and I was a fucking huge bitch because I had to be. So it is what it is. But me and her are cool.
What? watching you today, I really like you. I really like your personality. I've always thought that you were funny, but overall, I think I feel like everyone is a good person. It's just when they're on TV, it changes. And the way they edit everyone.
That's very true.
It's kind of sad.
Well, I was really fucking evil. Like, I can't really blame it all on editing. But thank you, Boo. You can call in every week and give me compliments. I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
And I love Jesse. He's cool.
Oh, thanks. All right, make sure you hit us up later in the season. Okay. Now we get to this damn thing with Nancy winning, what's her name, with Shelly winning, and now everyone goes back to the house. Valentina, Camilla, and Meg talk about being put up because they don't trust that Nancy's the captain.
Okay.
Which is interesting. And Shelly and Rocky are talking about that they don't trust Elise, but they want to trust Elise. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of how I felt about Shelly the whole time with Elise. I felt like Shelly really didn't want to be mad at her. Like, I think we were talking about, or I don't know if it was you or one of the fans we were talking. And they said, I feel like Shelly was propositioned to kind of yell at Elise.
Yeah, because I feel like Shelly, I think nobody on the team trusted Elise. What I got from that flip out was that nobody on the team trusted Elise, and they were all kind of like, fuck Elise. And then Shelly sort of was maybe the advocate, the Elise advocate, or being like, no, guys, like, because she was like, you lied to my face, like, as if they had a conversation that we did not see. Mm-hmm. So I think Shelly was trying to give Elise the benefit of the doubt. Elise fucked it up, and now Shelly's just like, fuck you, Elise.
So then we get to the team challenge, and Camilla's afraid that Elise is going to throw the challenge. Camilla feels that Elise will throw the challenge and it will benefit them. We get to the Tug of Weave, which the game doesn't make sense. I get the game. It's way too violent for these girls, I think.
They love that shit because it causes fights.
But two, like, there needs to be rules. One thing I love about the real world challenge is if that game was going on, if you step outside of the ring, you're done and the other person wins.
Right.
Which goes to prove that they just want the physical drama.
It's not even just that they want the physical drama. You have to understand, somebody coming from the show, I have been there while they're trying to explain the challenge to these girls, and it's like, wait, what? Wait, I don't understand.
So that way they can
I think they
rules.
just try to make it as uncomplicated as possible, because if they were to say, okay, if you step outside the line, they would all be stepping outside the fuck line. It's like, wait, what? That's a rule.
We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, this is Chris, and I'm calling from the Bronx, New York.
Hey, Chris. Reppin' NY.
Fellow East
How y'all
Coaster.
doing?
Doing pretty well. Did you watch tonight's episode?
Well, here's the thing. I had to decide either I wanted to be ratchet or be a decent American, so I was kind of like trying to keep up with the whole union dress thing, but I watched the relevant parts.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I love that you felt like continuing your ratchetness by calling into our show.
Well, you know what? Let's not ignore both of them. Let's give them both airtime.
I completely agree with that. You got to split it down the middle, honey. Joint custody.
There you go.
Well, okay, out of the parts that you saw, what did you think about tonight's episode?
Well, the two kind of like highlights for me were, one, Alicia stomping Sarah in the pussy. Because I caught that from deep, and I said, "Is this really happening? Like, is her heel like in her clit right now?" And then you hear Sarah be mad about it. So I was like, "Okay, she did. Kudos to you, bitch.
But you know what though? Sarah was unfazed because Sarah's 28-year-old stretched out pussy couldn't feel Alicia's gigantic foot going inside it. Moving right along.
Wait, hold on. Can I just, because you know what, I watched it too, and I was, I'm a comedian, so the things that went through my mind when I first saw that, and then I thought, wow, Twitter's going to hate me if I actually do it. So Marissa, instead of me actually saying it, I'm just going to put this up. I'm probably going to get in so much trouble for this. Marissa, if you could put Julie's cam on right now.
Okay.
Sarah be like... Stop! I cannot. Did you see what the picture was?
Yes, it's like a gaping fucking
chicken. Vagina. It's really a chicken.
Well, you and I had this. Oh, okay. Well, you and I had the same thought.
Why? What was your picture?
Same thing. So, anyways,
okay,
Chris,
I really don't think that. Actually, I really don't care. Let's go.
Exactly.
All right.
Who gives a fuck?
Look at you. You just calling from the Bronx, starting all types of shit.
Sorry about it. It's in my DNA. What can I do?
All right. So Sarah took the foot and the pussy like a champ. What else did you think?
It was the foot count. That was great. And then I caught like the end of it, like the in between the whole nominations, whatever. We know what the deal is. I mean, I guess I was kind of surprised that they put Stephanie up, but not really, because either way, she's really not going to do much. So I guess it was fine.
I feel like if she didn't go to the hospital, potentially someone else could have gone up. I think that just because that whole team is like getting along right now, except for Elise. So I think because Stephanie exited the house, she was at a disadvantage and was at a weak point. I think if any one of them went to the hospital, it would have been like, okay, this person's up. I think they just all happened to be together, and it was like, all right, well, Stephanie's the odd person out, Stephanie's going up.
I mean, is it because
basically, that makes sense.
And it looked like they were I feel like everyone's scared to even mention Rocky's name for nomination.
Well, I completely agree with you. And you know what? Rocky is, in fact, running that fucking team because...
and can we just talk about Alicia making the comment that she runs her team?
Stop. This is not...
Of course she said that. She's Alicia.
But I thought that Alicia... Okay, well, I am a very weird party on the Alicia topic because I have had conversations...
You're straddling that fence.
Because I have had conversations with Alicia outside the show, and she's always been a sweetheart, and I really liked her. But I remember I had a conversation with her season 1 of All-Star Battle, and she was like, I don't know if I want to do it because all the fans hate me. And I was like, well, this is your chance to, like, show them a different side of you and be different or whatever. And then she came into the season saying, I'm going to be different. I'm not going to fuck with people. But then she's on the fucking show being arrogant and doing the same shit that she did that made everybody hate her in season 10. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean,
why?
I'm not surprised by, like, the general arrogance, because that's kind of, like, part of the criteria for being on the Battle Girls Club. Like, if you can't go on, like, a solid, like, oh, what's her face, Shanae ass, thugging out on the phone or whatever, then you're pretty much not going to make the cast. So that's, like, embedded in all of them.
Yeah, but it's annoying from her.
Yeah. Touche.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, so before we let you go, who, if you can let anyone win this challenge in the end, who's it going to be?
The only one that that makes sense to me winning is Megan, just for the sheer fact that A, she's not a punk, and B, she's not a moron, which are two very hard things to find in a single package.
Interesting that you said she's not a punk. Because I'm just going to say, watch tonight's episode in full, and I don't know, I kind of disagree with you.
We'll have back. Oh, come on. I mean, like, if you had, well, I don't know. I'll let her rock.
We have a lot of people on Team Megan on this challenge. A lot. You're kind of fitting with the general consensus. Everybody is sort of either rooting for Megan or Rocky.
I mean, yeah, because at this point, Megan is...
Yeah, I mean, because the thing with Megan is that she hasn't really showing her ass lately. So it's just not yet. I mean, this could change in the matter of, like, by a week or so. I could probably be like, fuck them, fuck her, hope she gets in the cut next week, whatever. But for now, she seems to be playing her cards right.
Well, and also, I mean, Megan and Rocky right now kind of are the all-stars, when it comes to this season. So I can see why people are rooting for the two of them. As far as tonight, though, I know maybe I'm totally just being judgmental, which could be the case. But I just...
You shady? Never.
No. I don't do that. But I just feel like...
Sorry. Love you.
Girl. I just feel like... Megan, I mean, you have ripped muscle tears, like... You knew you was going to be on the show.
Yeah.
They did, but they didn't. I mean, half of them were walking in there thinking, oh, this is going to be cute.
No. Megan did it the first time. Megan knew she was coming back.
Getting straight out, shipped away in ambulances.
Yeah, that was a sad scene.
It was a sad fucking scene,
Wait, so, okay,
let me tell you.
Before we let you go, what's your Twitter handle?
You can find me on Twitter at Boy Who Cried Mofo.
I love it. All right, thank you for calling in.
Call in again, we like you.
Yes. Okay.
Yay! I got the Julie stamp.
Haha, it's very difficult to get, so good for you.
Good for you.
You're welcome.
You get a slice of pizza. All right, so Tug of Weave in the Sand Circle. It was Alicia versus Shelly first. Alicia... First of all, girl, 1, you don't run the team, and 2, first of all, you are the jolly damn giant.
She is tall. Tall,
and
girl.
Then for you to be like, oh my God, I mean, Shelly, she weighs 100 pounds heavier than me.
She said at least 100 pounds, Rusty.
At least.
At least 100 pounds. Alicia, girl, sweetie, baby. Like, people shit on you for your weight on your season, and then you're gonna fucking come in talking about Big Mama Shelly?
But I'm just like, if you are as tall as a 2-story building and box-shaped like one, you probably shouldn't be commenting on other bitches. But that was just my
probably
issue.
a messy producer.
But congratulations to Alicia for getting that one because she beat Shelly.
She beats it. Alicia's strong.
And then we got Nancy versus Tiana, which I was irritated because I wanted Tiana to win.
You love Tiana.
I do.
You love her.
I mean, people think I hate her because I rashed on her in her season.
She's growing on me on this show, I'll be honest with you.
But I loved Tiana in her season. I
only watched the end of that season.
See, she was too...
She was doing the most.
Jazz Monet's ass.
She was doing the most at the end of her season, which is the only part I saw, so it's kind of like, Tiana. But I really like her on this season.
Mm-hmm. I'm a TT fan.
Go you, Tiana.
Megan versus Sarah. Sarah was kicking Megan in the face. And then, I mean, of course, Megan got crushed to death by silicone, so she had to go to the hospital.
Stop it. That was pretty brutal.
I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
Just a big old piece of plastic on top of your
And
ass.
so Megan's like, and Alicia's crying. Sarah was like, who's mad? You could be a bitch, which... You know, at the same time, I would kind of be side-eyeing Megan too, like... But then again,
Yeah.
I don't know what that ass feels like.
That's a fucking strong... There's some
Just picture,
power behind that ass.
So, I mean, you
Megan
know.
started off really strong, though.
Yeah?
But Sarah just came in with that booty and fucking
I do
knocked it out
wonder...
of the park.
Because, I mean, Sarah literally kicked Megan in the face, so I wonder if, like, that kind of threw her off
Well, that's
balance.
what Megan said. Megan said she was like, this bitch is fighting dirty. Like, I want to punch her in the face. Like,
But
Sarah was like fucking... Well, I guess they all were,
Yeah.
to be fair.
But Sarah got it again at the end when Alicia went against her, and Alicia really put her foot in Sarah's vagina.
In her vagina.
Oh my god, that was
She didn't feel it. It's fine.
like for so long too, and it was just like there were no
No, she
no
was unfazed.
flinching,
She's used to
unfazed.
used to getting that pussy pounded, honey. That's what she does for work. It's fine.
Janelle versus Stephanie. Janelle, I mean, I do love Stephanie, the couch that she is. But
You can't not like Stephanie. She's just like,
Exactly.
she's just like, but why are you here?
But so like Janelle though, like you beasted so good in the first challenge. I felt like Janelle was gonna beast in this one, but Steph took it, and then Steph starts throwing up, and she
Janelle's little face. She looked so disappointed when
like,
Stephanie won. She was like,
win.
"Hey." Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god, I fucking love Janelle.
Camilla versus Elise. Now, do you think Elise honestly threw it?
I really don't.
I don't think she did either.
I don't think Elise threw it, and that really breaks my heart, to be honest with you, because when they lined up, and I don't dislike Camilla. Let that be known. I actually really like Camilla, and to be honest with you, I think that she's the star of the whole fucking show. Because if you think about it,
She runs the team.
not only does she run the team, she runs the whole fucking show. She narrates everything. Everything is about how Camilla feels. Like, Elise didn't get voted out tonight. Shout out to Camilla. Oh, we threw it. We fucked it up. They're mad at Elise. Who goes after Elise? Camilla does. The whole fucking show is about Camilla. Sorry, bitches. Camilla's the star. However, with that being said, I really wanted Elise to beat Camilla. Not
Yeah.
in like a I hate Camilla thing, but just because
to prove the red team wrong.
to prove the red team wrong and to fucking like just have like a moment where Elise wasn't getting punked out. And
Like, bitch, that was for the purse.
yeah, because like Camilla fucking really was doing the most last week. I still love her, but you were doing the most last week, and I wanted Elise to beat her, but it is what it is.
So then Valentina versus Shelly. Well, and the other thing about Elise, like, girl, why in the middle of a fight are you trying to wipe sand off your face?
Okay, that's what I was like, girl, come on.
Like, it was
now.
like, I was pulling that weave, and I just had to fix my mascara real quick, and
Like,
she just won.
This is
How'd she
not Elise. I know you're used to fucking. You have a fucking swimsuit line. You're used to fucking sitting on the beach looking pretty. This is not a day at the beach, girl. Get your fucking shit together.
I feel like Elise the entire time doing this thing, she just is picturing like Beyonce videos in her head. She's like, I woke up flawless.
I love Elise. I love Elise.
Valentina versus Shelly, like that wasn't even fair.
Dude.
And then
No.
But I wrote laugh my. I didn't even write LMAO. I wrote laugh my ass off at Valentina. She was like,
Dude, Valentina pulled some fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer shit. Fucking, like, forced her gigantic, like, spider leg in Shelly's face. I was like, what is happening?
She was using Shelly like it looked like gymnastics. Like
literally, like, like it looked like rock climbing. Like she was fucking trying to climb up Shelly's gigantic fucking, using Shelly's tits for
What's
anchors.
that new thing everybody's doing where they like run up walls and...
Boo, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do I look like I know the new fucking physical activity trend?
Right.
Come on now. Why do you think I don't do BGC All-Stars, honey?
So then the All-Star meeting comes. There's no nominations until Meg and Steph feel better. Stephanie, we find out, has a heat stroke. And not only does she have a heat stroke, but she got stabbed in the back by these bitches. Because then she comes home and finds out that they're going to put up Steph and Elise. And the theory behind it is, no, everyone's going to look at you as a weak player because you're tiny. Like, these bitches said nothing nice to Stephanie. Didn't make her feel like, like, we're going to talk to the other team and really try to get Elise off. Like, no, honey, you're a weak player, so we're going to put you up because it doesn't matter if we lose you, but you're a weak player, and the other team will see you as weak, so they won't even want the person that's helping them.
I'll be honest, I think that the red team strategy is just to vote out the biggest pussies because there's not going to be any repercussions.
That's true.
Because let's be real, if you put up Megan, she's going to fucking beat your ass. If you put up Rocky, she's going to beat your ass. If you put up Big Mama Shelly, you're fucked. Like, there's a fucking tsunami coming through the fucking house. Like, they're just putting up who they know is either going to be the calmest about it or is not going to fucking do anything. They're all a bunch of pussies on the red team, my opinion, honey. Or gold team, whatever. It's red team, right? Red team.
Yeah, red team. So they're going to make it seem like Elise is going to go home. Megan comes back, find out she got her torn back muscles. Gold team goes to this whack-ass club. That was funny.
That was fucking hilarious because they did that on purpose. They were like, we're going to go here. We're going to fucking... Because we don't want to keep them out all night. They're going to be miserable. They're going to
so that's what they send you to bad places when they want you to come early.
Yeah.
So, because they probably had to double up because of the nominations. So, where are we? Alicia, the other thing, Alicia girl, Megan comes home. So Alicia's like, oh my God, my alliance is home. Oh my God, my friend is here.
Since when are they friends? You've known each other for 2 fucking weeks.
Friend and alliance are not the same thing.
And when she cried when Megan got hurt, I feel so bad rashing on Alicia because I really don't dislike Alicia, but like I can't. You don't give me anything to fucking defend you, girl. Come on.
So then we get to nominations. Elise thinks Tiana should be up because she didn't get the weave, just like...
That's fair.
That was fair. Elise said, I'll go up and Tiana should go up. You shouldn't be sending Stephanie home. That was big of her. I like that.
Well, because Elise knew at the end of the day, she's not fucking getting voted out, so she doesn't give a fuck if she goes up.
Right. So then we go to elimination. Alicia calls Elise fake. Janelle keeps Elise. And basically, Stephanie got 4 votes. Bye-bye. Duh.
My whole fucking question is A, red team, how are you so dumb?
Rocky's like, I'm pissed off right now.
How?
Tiana's crying. Like, what?
How in the actual fucking fuck are you that dumb that you didn't... It was just like on season 1 of All Stars when they kept putting Danny up. Why do you fucking keep putting her up? We're never sending her home. We're never sending her home. Let me repeat. We're never sending her home. Whoever you put up against that person is gonna fucking go home. And especially because you have made it so apparent that you hate Elise and want Elise gone. Of course they're gonna keep Elise.
Yeah, and my
just
thing
to
is,
fuck with you and fuck up your team.
And so, okay, if you were on the red team, what would you do with Elise? Would you pretend like you were going to console her and bring her back to the red team?
What would I do with Elise? It's fucking hello, Captain motherfucking obvious. I would fucking kiss Elise's ass. I would fucking borrow Elise's clothes. I would fucking be friends with Elise. A, she's pretty, so I like her, and I like her anyways. So I'd be friends with her regardless. But if I was on the red team and I didn't fucking like the bitch, and I saw that she's just floating in fucking limbo, I would be like, okay, this is somebody who is scared, walking around scared shitless because they have no allies. So let me prey on a weak moment, grab her and be like, look, I'm gonna be your ally through this game. All you need to do is stick with the red team. Fucking make up something. You heard Camilla talking shit about how she wants to get rid of you. Make something up. Get her on your side. What are you all doing?
Yeah, because then, so they go back home. Gold team, when they start laughing, though, when Stephanie walked out.
That was priceless.
That was an awesome moment.
That was an awesome moment.
Tiana basically is in Elise's face, and Sarah asks, "What team are you on?" And this is where I wanted Elise to kind of be a badass bitch and be like, "I'm on my own team."
I know.
Don't be mad. Like, get a backbone, Elise, because you could have been looking up Sarah's face and Tiana's face, and you could have been, "Bitch, get that finger on my face, because I'll be here longer than you."
Yeah, if I were Elise, I would have pulled a fucking Janelle and like done a split and fucking twerked and been like, "Fuck y'all, bitches," because Elise needs to be a little more arrogant, because at the end of the day, at least you are in an amazing position.
And just like our caller said, each bad girl, you gotta be a little arrogant to be a bad girl.
Yeah, but she should be way more arrogant. A, you're the classiest, you're the prettiest, and you're fucking not going home.
Right.
So you should be walking around this shit like, yes, bitch. Like
I said,
at least give me something.
Flawless.
For real, at least give me something, because I love you, but I need you to fucking...
We can only hold on in prayer for a little bit.
Yeah, I need you to give me a little something.
Because if we get this Elise for 2 more, I'll give her 2 episode 4. If Elise is gonna be doing this, I need a new change in Elise next week. Otherwise, I might have to be fake and not like Elise.
I think, you know what, I think Elise has PTSD from her season because she literally came in a house of vultures. I think that she's just like, I don't want to piss anyone off. But it's like, girl, who gives a fuck?
Who really cares?
It doesn't even matter if you can't fight. You've already had your ass kicked on television. You're fucking pretty. You have your shit together. No one cares. Get beat up again. Just be a bad bitch. Give me some good quotes.
On that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Oh, God. All right.
We're reaching the point in the season where we're just sick of all of you, to be honest.
I'm reaching the point where...
I'm grabbing for fucking
all the fan clubs are going to be like, you don't like no one?
All the fucking fan pages fucking are going to be on my ass. Guess who cares?
With all their bot followers. So next, we're going to see they have to do this competition where you have to hang on to your man. I don't like this because I don't know who these models are. I don't know if they can stay up in here.
I know.
Now you're putting another person's... Well, they're probably like strapped in and you just have... Oh, no.
I don't like it.
I don't like someone who's not in the competition having to compete with me.
I completely agree with you, and it's just like uncomfortable. In general,
Right.
Why are you making me hang on to this random naked man?
Yeah, like, what if he got excited? What if it was inappropriate? Like, no.
Like, well, I guess if he got a boner, depending on how big his dick was, you could, like, balance on it.
And
I'd be, like, grinding on that wood.
Surfboard. I'm glad you said that because my joke was going to go another way. Camilla and Nancy looked like they were kissing, and then Rocky is back beasting at football, and it looks like we might get the end of Roxy on BGC All-Stars.
Yeah, my boo cannot catch a break.
Yeah, and at this point...
Just give her $100,000 oxygen.
If she does hurt her leg, I personally want her to go home because I don't want... we don't want this to continue into her life.
Yeah.
Because then it's going to cost a lot more than 100 G's to fix it. So, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
We didn't really give a fuck. Can you bring back Danny? Like, we need somebody with funny commentary. No, not one person on the show has funny commentary. I didn't laugh once. The only thing I laughed at was Alicia's foot in Sarah's vagina, but that's self-explanatory. Like, I need somebody to comment on that.
All right. There you guys have it. Actually, Ray J made me... But that was on a whole nother level. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you follow us and keep in contact with us all week long. Send us all the love and hate that you guys want. Me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Julie Ofcharsky.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.